alternative energy project was done on hydropower by Justin, Christy, Tyler, John, and Roger.
Our discussion question: how do you convince someone that hydropower is something to consider?
What is hydropower? Hydropower is a source to capture power through water.
3 different types of hydropower plants are impoundment, diversion, and pump.
The first type of hydropower is impoundment hydropower. Impoundment hydropower is a large version of hydropower that uses a dam to store water in a reservoir, which is a natural pond or lake used for storage and the regulation of water. Water is released from the reservoir and flows through a turbine spinning it, which in turn activates a generator to produce electricity. The water may be released either to meet changing electricity need or to maintain a constant reservoir level.
Inside a hydropower plant, the water in the reservoir is considered stored energy. When the gate opens, the water flowing through the penstock becomes kinetic energy because it's in motion. The amount of energy that is generated is determined by several factors. 2 of these factors are the volume of water flow and the amount of hydraulic head. The head refers to the distance between the water surface and turbines. As the head and flow increase, so does the electricity generated. The head is usually dependent upon the amount of water in the reservoir.
Diversion hydropower. Diversion hydropower is also known as run-of-river. Is a facility that channels a portion of a river through a canal or penstock. A penstock is used to regulate the control of water. Diversion hydropower doesn't always require the use of a dam.
Pumped hydropower. Pumped hydropower is when the demand for electricity is low. A pumped storage facility stores energy by pumping water from a lower reservoir to an upper reservoir. During periods of high electrical demand, the water is released back to the lower reservoir to generate electricity.
Tide turbines. Tidal turbines are very much like an underwater windmill, where the blades are driven by constant fast-moving currents. The submerged rotors harness the power of the tidal stream to drive generators, which in turn produce electricity.
Tide turbines are a form of renewable energy that are a consistent source of kinetic energy caused by regular tidal cycles influenced by the phases of the moon. Tide turbines are also installed on the seabed at locations with high tidal current velocities or strong continuous ocean currents and extract energy from the flowing water.
How tide turbines work. Tidal turbines are much like an underwater windmill where blades are driven by consistent, fast-moving currents. The submerged rotors harness the power of tidal streams to drive generators to produce electricity.
Why consider hydropower? After the hydropower plant is built, very little needs to be done in order to keep the plant in operation, such as maintenance and cleanliness.
Why should you consider hydropower? Hydropower plants are usually lower in cost if they are built where a dam had previously been. But why? This is so because the land is already dug out, which means the overall cost of creating the hydropower will be less in cost for workers and equipment.
Another reason to consider hydropower is because it's a renewable power source which is conducted by water, which makes a hydropower a clean fuel source. Although in the past designs of dams have been known to give under the weight of water, today we have many new inventions and technology which make it safer and effective energy source.
The use of hydropower will increase with the updates in our technology. We believe that the usage of hydropower will be a big part of our future as a new source of energy.